Hello, I'm Cameroon, and welcome to our Let's Play of Sword of the Stars 2, or our continuation of. If it was, there we go. I think we're gonna probably. God, it's been a few days, couple days anyway, since I last played, and I'm trying to remember what we were up to. I know we've been fending off some attacks from Tarka. We haven't really been able to go on the offensive. And I think we were seeing that they're probably coming from here. We could colonize this if we send a strike and find out what's going on. Certainly not that one. No. Maybe? Although it doesn't have enough ships yet. I think we need to send this one. Got a kind of a long trip to make. Well, that's not really that bad.
They'll never know what hit them.
Oh, I don't know. I think they're going to know. So we do have this fight going on. And it may continue. So let's put our fleet in a bit of a position to possibly react a little bit to whatever they're doing. And at least be near the planet. Naval station. Fantastic. Just automatic upgrade. Go ahead and do it. We're late. We're so burning through all our money. But that's fine. It's fine. We need to do that. Two Bismarcks. It's tough to say. I mean, we could put it in First Fleet, but that seems like I think First Fleet doesn't need more Bismarcks. I think they need something else. Yeah, like those two Enterprises could be very interesting. We're going to need some battle riders to actually go on that ship, but interesting. If we look at the battle manager, does it tell us where? No. So just actually, wait a second. Battle manager. We have a couple defense satellites we should place into the system. Not that it's really going to make a big difference, I suspect, but regardless.
Aye, full power to engines.
Eh.
You heard the man. Get the ship moving.
Okay, so that one escaped. Will this one escape? Well, one can hope. And it seems like they're sending missiles, not boarding parties. Maybe. Actually, no, those are... What were those? Wait, why are you turning around? Don't turn around. What are you doing? Oh. Come on. Are those disappearing? Are we just outside of range?
Taking enemy fire.
Oh, well. I think this guy's we're gonna lose it. Oh. I can see the drones, I think, have started to reach. They're getting in here anyway. Or they're trying to. There we go. Hey, the freighter did make it out. Well, the laser drones are trying,
We've been painted.
but they're
Taking
not
enemy
particularly.
fire.
I think I'm gonna guess they're not going to be particularly effective. There's not too terribly many of them.
Taking enemy fire.
And yeah, you can see they've got enough point defense on their ships that whoa, yeah. They took a few hits, but not really.
Coordinates locked. Maneuver drive to
Let's
full.
see. Let's go, folks. Let's get closer. And combat's over. It's an interesting pirate fleet. How would they actually move around? Because they have all different types of... Whoa. Sure. Hydra 1. I thought that got wiped out. Interesting. Oh, God, what fleet is this? How big is this fleet? Oh, it's a real fleet too. Well, do we have anybody available? We do. We're going to patrol with... Travel time 4 turns. What? Wait, let's hit cancel. What about a support? No, because that's just colonization. Can we relocate anybody? No, because we don't have a naval base. Well, we're going to just have to try patrol then.
Plotting an intercept course, Commander.
Let's hope you get there next turn. Is there anything we can do here? We don't have any defense satellites, so pretty much no. Infrastructure is pretty built up. Well, it's just gonna have to hope we make it through. Alright, so we have our enterprises. They were going to go in here, but we need to manage the battle riders, which is here. And we don't have any riders, so we need to build some. Question is, do we need new battle rider designs? Because this is... Okay, so that's that. Oh, interesting. What's the difference? I guess maybe speed? Top speed 180 kilometers per second. 205, 180. Well, I kind of turning speed 180. What's the difference between an escort and a patrol? Cost. I mean, I think we want to do patrol then. And definitely magnetoceramic. And then the question is, what do we put on here? So I think these are like medium mass drivers. It's like medium turrets, right? So do we want plasma? We might want plasma. So we could do something like this, which would give us I'm just looking at the, we might want the higher rate of fire from the laser. It's very similar in damage and range, but it fires a lot faster. So we'll switch over to lasers instead. We have enough energy. No, we don't have enough energy. So we won't switch over to lasers, for everything at least, because that's too much. Really? Do we need to... Okay, so maybe we can put everything back on that and then just change these to lasers. No. And do we want any of these to be point defense? Maybe make these lasers. Okay, that fits. I guess because we're doing this plasma on those. Well, let's see. What's plasma like? So 8.6 versus 15. So the mass driver would fire much faster. Has flat damage, but we're dealing with the armor piercing aspect, or the armor... Huh. Like, why would you choose plasma? It doesn't use resources, but I'm just wondering if, like, the plasma cannon would make... Maybe if you have a bunch of them? I don't know. We're going to go back to mass drivers. On the main turrets here. Do AP. No, we're going to go back to plasma on the main. The reason I'm thinking is I believe the Turka have I think they have, like, good armor. So maybe the plasmas will be better against that. Because, like, these armors are against kinetic attacks, so if we're hitting with energy weapons, it won't really... Yeah, it has more structure and everything, but it doesn't give them a lot more armor. Or it doesn't give them the same kind of armor resistance that having... they would have against the kinetic weapon, I think.
Yes,
Sure,
sir.
the graph
These
speed.
schematics may come in handy.
So we need to build... Ooh, man. We are heavily in debt. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, so Battle Riders, let's make... I don't know, 6 of them. That's more than 6.
Construction project initiated.
Okay. So what did we build at Bob? Wow, we have a lot of ships at Bob. Why are they in the reserve? Wasn't this did we have somebody retire? These should all... Because wasn't Bob's bargain defense here? We're just going to call it the BBD. So we need the Excaliburs, we need the Bismarcks, we need the point defense, and I guess we need the Enterprises. And we need to look at the Battle Rider Manager. So there are no Battle Riders here. So Bob's Bargain Defense has ships that don't... Like, we need Battle Riders for them. But I think we're going to have to wait a little bit before we spend all that money. Awesome. You know what? Just... It's not even any point. That's... I don't... So a strike would have been there within one turn. I don't understand why the... Oh, so they only sent the 3 ships to go into the planet. Oh no, there's more. That's frustrating. Like, a strike would have been there within one turn, but a patrol is going to take 2 turns to get there? I don't understand why that would be.
System update.
And we took a little bit of damage, but not too much.
We've made an early breakthrough, Director.
Nice. Okay, so if we go over to Hegira, we're going to be there this turn, and then we'll be able to use the Battle Manager before we go in. So before we go to combat, we should make sure to... Ooh, we are definitely paying a lot of money right now. But that's fine. It's fine. It's not going to be a problem. We're good for it. Can I click the plus? Can I? Oh. I kind of wish I could just click on the fleet here and... Can I click on... Isn't... There we go. Okay, so we've got a reserve, and we've got, this guy has 1, so we just, once we get to, interesting way to do that. Anyway, once we get the next turn when they finish building all those, we should be in good shape. Kind of wondering if we should go from plasma cannons to fusion cannons, but that's a long research time. Small scale fusion. That might be useful, but that's a lot of turns. Wow. Heavy ship missiles, it's a lot of turns. It's not so much that it's bad, I just, for the turn, like the turn amount. It's more like, where do I want to go? With technology here. Commerce rating, advanced sensors might be, I don't know. That might be worth doing.
Project is fully staffed, Director.
Because that way we'll get to see, we should be able to see them coming before it's too late to react, basically. Okay, end turn, we'll see what happens here at Soror and at Hegira. Huh. Maybe nothing's going to happen at Soror. I was going to say, they didn't destroy our colony, so... Take this around. And we want to just be close to the planet here, because I think they're going to be somewhere in the vicinity. Maybe not. But I want to be somewhere nearby so that we can protect the planet if that's where they decided to spawn.
Aye.
And they did.
Engines.
Pursuit mode.
Aye.
Bismarcks, you go to standoff mode.
Holding a long range, sir.
Command, you should be also in standoff mode.
Holding a long range, sir.
And let's
Target locked.
destroy these ships. Let's speed up combat a little bit here.
We've been painted. Taking
Looks like they have battle riders. We are going to take some damage on this fight. Where are you? You're the command ship. Why are you closing? Shouldn't be closing. You should be back there like the Bismarck.
Serious hull breach, Captain.
Oh, God. Command ship, what are you doing? Oh, because...
We've been painted. Taking enemy fire.
That's why. Because I'm stupid and had command ship set to prefer the laser range. This is a problem.
They've closed up that hull breach, sir.
Standards, protocols, aye.
Get out of
Punch
there.
through the hull, Commander. Serious hull breach, Captain. We've been painted. Taking enemy fire.
This is bad. That's just bad.
Target data received.
All I can do right now is hope that it gets far enough away. Because
Aye, sir.
that's been my
Target
mistake.
is
Like,
heavy.
I didn't realize I had the command ship set up like that.
We've been painted.
It's definitely a problem.
Fire, fire, fire!
Okay, so they destroyed the mission section on that one. Let's destroy this thing before it wreaks too much more havoc on the planet. I mean, we're doing fine from the planet's perspective. It's not really that bad.
Critical hit repaired, Captain.
Whew, 10x damage.
They've closed up that hull breach, sir.
Can I please zoom to it? We didn't lose any sections, but it's a close call there. Zoom back.
Taking
There
enemy
we go.
fire. We've been painted.
Come on. Blow them up.
They punched through the hull, Commander.
I think this is where, like, so their armor is really effective against the mass drivers,
Critical hit repaired, Captain.
and I think that's kind of our problem right now. So
Aye, sir. Bringing guns to bear. Target
we're going to
data
need to.
received.
That's why I was thinking we may need to transition to plasma. It won't knock them around, but my hope is that if we transition to plasma and
Taking enemy fire. We've been painted.
we won't have to deal quite so much with their armor. Come on. I know it's not their whole fleet. Or maybe it is. I thought there was...
They've closed up that
I feel
hull
like they
breach,
have
sir.
another set of ships. Yeah, see? There are ships over here, like the command and supply ships.
Critical hit repaired, Captain.
We won't be able to get to them, but hopefully we'll get these guys. Fantastic.
They've closed up that hull breach, sir.
Critical hit repaired, Captain.
Now we're going to get some combat
They've
in.
closed up that hull breach,
Very
sir.
small amount. Come on. There we go. There's a lot of point defense that they have.
Fire, fire, fire!
It won't matter. We're not going to cause any damage to
Critical
this
hit
guy.
repaired, Captain.
They have somebody has missiles or something that like the corrosive ones.
System update.
So we actually took a bit of damage, but we destroyed pretty much all their combat ships. Let's see. Let's see if we can't repair. That was Kithrop. That is not what we wanted. I wanted Hagira, which is here. There we go. It's like something is not right here. Repair all. Confirm. It's a lot of repair. But it was worth it. So Soror didn't have any people. God, I can't think. It didn't have any enemy. I really thought they did. All right, so our first fleet, which is, I don't know why I called it first. I remember there was a reason, but anyway, they are in. I wonder if I could. Can I tell? Can I go in here and tell this to prefer missiles? Okay, it is preferring missiles. Command mark 2s. The thing is, I don't know if this will actually matter from a whatchamacallit, from a existing ship perspective. So what do we want? Where do we want to send the first fleet? I kind of feel like we want to send the first fleet down into, maybe down to Chinor. But we can't because the station here needs to be upgraded. It does seem to be available for upgrade. Krista or Thundara? Well, Thundara is closer. Ooh, are we going to make money this turn? Maybe. There's a lot of stuff that we're still spending money on, but let's see. Since we're not adding any additional spending this turn, really.
System update.
Okay, we made a little bit of money. Kithrop. All right, let's check. Do we need to repair anything? We don't have any fleet here at Prion. We definitely need a fleet down in this area. So let's move the first fleet down there.
Let's move it out, people. We've been reassigned.
Because there's a fleet at Flinks, but that can't get to most of these very quickly. Krista can be reached. Prion could be reached, but Prion can also get to Wazen, can support Flinks. Chinora really actually is going to be an important naval station, I think. Kithrop's got ships there or ships available right now. But it's 2 jumps at least to most of these places, whereas Chinora will be 1 jump to all of them. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and wrap this episode up here. Next time, we will hopefully be in a much better position with our fleet and our finances. I know we've got a big cost coming here with this upgrade. But hopefully by the time that some of these things actually kick in, we will have recuperated some of our funds, since we've been spending like crazy to just rebuild fleets or build up fleets that didn't exist. And we have a ton of stations. This is kind of ridiculous. I feel like we're overbuilt on the number of stations, but we just need them. So, is there any point to doing anything with the target? I don't think there's. I'd actually really like to just get rid of this station now. Anyway, we're going to wrap this up here. So if you enjoyed, please make sure to like and subscribe. Until next time.